Welcome everybody to Atlantic Adventures. Today we're going up the Humber from the Man the Mountain as far as Steady Brook. That's going to be our trip today. It's a continuation from a video I done yesterday. So if you want to watch the other video from yesterday, part 1, you can go back and look at that. But this is going to be part 2, so going to put these together at the end to make a bigger, longer video. Should be pretty good, so stay tuned for that. And I'm going to leave you with some music that was actually written by Carl White. He was married to my cousin, one of our cousins, and it was sung and played by Cleb Best. Cleb Best and Carl White are actually passed away by now, but that was just a little bit of the history behind this music that I'm going to play. It's a Newfoundland music, Newfoundland tune, all about this river and the Man in the Mountain. So stay tuned. Please hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and yeah, we'll get into the tune.
There's a mountain towering high above the valley, tall and grand. You can see it anytime you pass through western Newfoundland. There's a river and a highway, and the train runs to and fro, while that face up in the mountain gazes down on those below. There's an island in the river, and the talk is going round. It's been printed by a paper in a neighboring little town, that a pirate buried treasure there so very long ago. But that face up in the mountain is the only one that knows. Just how it ever got there is a story no one knows. Is it one of nature's wonders? Was it man-made long ago? Was it carved upon that mountain by a pirate's skillful hand, to forever guard his treasure buried in the island sand? If that face could only talk, oh, all the stories it would tell of the many scenes it witnessed from that high majestic hill, of the many tragic accidents on the road and water too, that has happened through the years there in this space's stony view. There it stands upon the mountain in the twilight shimmering haze, mid the storms of wind and thunder with its death-defying gaze. And when our life is ended and the master makes his call, that face up in the mountain will be there to see it all. Yes, that face up in the mountain will be there to see it all.
Well, hope you enjoyed that song. I'm going to put on another song here now. It's actually a bit of a comical song, I guess, Newfoundland comical song. And then there's a follow-up song to this song. So it's by Dick Nolan. It's called Aunt Martha's Sheep. So stay tuned.
Come gather all around me and I'll sing to you a tale about the boys in Carmerville who almost went to jail. It happened on a November's night when all hands was asleep. We crept up over to Old Tulsa and we stole them Martha's sheep. Now if you pay attention, I know I'll make a laugh. We never went to steal the sheep and went to steal the calf. The old cow, she got angry because we woke her from her sleep. We couldn't take any chances, so we had to steal the sheep. Well, we got the woolly animal and dragged her from her pen. She said goodbye to little lamb she'd never see again. She knew that those dark strangers soon would take her life. In less than half an hour, she felt a dreadful night. And Martha, she got angry when she heard about the loss. Said she'd catch the robbers no matter what the cost. Next morning, just at sunrise, she to the office went, and to the RC&B a telegram she sent. Well, the Mountie got the message and he started in to read. This is Summer Martha telling an awful bee. Last night my sheep was stolen, by whom I cannot tell. I'd like for you to catch them and then drag them back to jail. Well, just a short time later, about 12 o'clock at night, we had the sheep a-cooking and everyone feeling tight. The smell of mutton and onions, no man could ask for more. We chugged the lug and the minion when the Mountie walked in the door. Said, sorry boys, your party, I really don't want to wreck. I smelled the meat a-cooking and I had to come in and check. You see, the sheep is stolen and the thief is on the loose. So come right in and join us, sir, we're having a piece of moose. Well, he came right in, he sat right down, we gave him a piece of sheep. And this is the finest piece of moose I knows I ever eat. By 2 o'clock in the morning, he bid us all good day. We get snick losing the sheep, sir, we'll phone you right away. Said, thanks a lot, you're a darn fine bunch of promise I know you keep. If everyone was as good as you wouldn't have lost your sheep. After he left, we had the piece, we had the other roast. We might have stole the sheep, boys, but the Mountie ate the most.
Well, hope you enjoyed that one. This one's going to be the follow-up to that last song. It's about when they go to court for the incident that they just had. So stay tuned for this tune, and that will be it. I'll cut the video off. So then the next video, I think I'm going to make the whole video, so the whole straight-out video. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one.
Last night I dreamed I took a trip up in the deep blue sky, and everyone up there looked sad as if they were going to cry. And then I asked a gentleman who was trying not to weep, well, we're having court for them 2 boys who stole that Martha's sheep. Well, we walked up to a building with walls of solid gold. When they opened up the door, a sight I did behold. It was the strangest audience, some were white and some were dark. At first I thought that I was in a room in Noah's Ark. Well, the judge came out and took his seat with his gavel in his hand. He hit the table, then he roared, witness on the stand. Then I saw the strangest thing, it almost made me laugh. For up there in the witness stand was the old cow and her calf. She started telling her story about that fatal night. I heard somebody coming, and then I saw the light. As they were getting closer, well, I could hear them laugh. And all at once I realized they were out to steal my calf. I stood there waiting for them as they came into my pen. One short hook of my 2 arms, they turned around again. We listened as they walked away and then went back to sleep. I guess as they were leaving, they must have grabbed the sheep. And Martha was the next in line to sit upon the stand. She told us of her lovely sheep she reared from just a lamb. Little was the supper since her mother said goodbye, and Martha sat there crying as the teardrops filled her eyes. And then in walked the Mountie, in the stand he took his place. Slowly looked around the room, a smirk upon his face. He said that he received a word, a thief was on the loose, but he was short of the day he died, the meat he ate was moose. And then at last the moment came, we all jumped in our seats. For sitting there in the witness stand was Aunt Martha's sheep. We were all shocked to see her, and we knew it was a ghost. We thought of the meat the Mountie did eat and the piece we had to roast. And then she told a story, it almost broke my heart. She spoke about her little lambs, from them she had to part. She said these boys were out for fun and didn't have a care. And then she slowly pointed, that's them, they're sitting there. Well, the judge rose up from his seat with sorrow in his eyes. At first he looked at Aunt Martha, and then he looked at the boys. What makes men do things like this, I'm sure I'll never know. I sentence you to 20 years in the hot place down below. To any of you who heard this song, you plan to steal a sheep, I suggest you go out to the store and buy yourself some meat. For you may fool the Mountie, and you can tell a lie, but you'll have to face the charges in the courtroom in the sky.
Well, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for joining Atlantic Adventures.